Welcome to SA News Weekly News Update. We'll cover the top stories from across the United States, important developments worldwide, and new insights from the world of health and science.
In a major step toward modernizing the nation's energy infrastructure, the United States has announced a significant expansion of its power grid. The initiative includes large-scale investments to upgrade aging transmission systems and build new high-capacity lines. These upgrades are designed to deliver electricity more efficiently from renewable sources, such as solar and wind farms, to urban centers. This development comes as electricity demand continues to rise due to population growth, electrification of transportation, and increased reliance on digital infrastructure. The plan also aims to improve resilience against extreme weather events, reducing the risk of widespread outages. Advanced monitoring systems will allow operators to respond more quickly to disruptions. Several states are expected to benefit, particularly those producing large amounts of renewable energy but lacking sufficient transmission capacity. In addition to infrastructure, the initiative includes workforce development programs, potentially creating thousands of jobs in engineering, construction, and technical fields. This development marks a significant move toward a more reliable and sustainable energy system.
New housing policy measures are being introduced across multiple states to address affordability challenges. These changes include zoning reforms that allow for higher density housing in areas previously restricted to single-family homes. The goal is to increase housing supply and make homes more accessible. Rising housing costs have been a persistent issue, particularly in metropolitan areas where demand continues to outpace supply. Policymakers are focusing on addressing structural constraints that limit construction, including lengthy approval processes and restrictive land use regulations. Some regions are offering incentives for developers to include affordable housing units in new projects, while others are expanding support for first-time homebuyers. Rental assistance programs are also being adjusted to support households facing rising costs. The success of these measures will depend on local implementation, but early responses suggest growing interest from developers and policymakers alike. Countries around the world are advancing new digital privacy regulations aimed at strengthening data protection and user rights. Recent legislative developments in multiple regions signal a growing emphasis on how personal data is collected, stored, and used by technology companies. New frameworks are being introduced to ensure that companies provide clearer disclosures about how personal data is collected and used. These regulations also require more explicit user consent and include stricter penalties for data misuse. Cross-border data transfers remain a key focus, with efforts underway to align international standards. As digital services continue to expand, data protection is becoming an increasingly important part of public policy. New wearable health devices are improving the way individuals monitor their well-being. Recent innovations include more accurate tracking of heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and sleep patterns. These devices provide real-time data, helping users better understand their health trends and make informed decisions about lifestyle and wellness. Some are also integrated with healthcare systems, enabling remote monitoring by medical professionals. The technology is being explored for early detection of health issues, particularly in managing chronic conditions. This could be particularly useful for managing chronic diseases and reducing the need for frequent in-person visits. Privacy and data security remain important considerations as these devices collect sensitive health information. Manufacturers are incorporating additional safeguards to protect user data. As these devices evolve, they are playing a growing role in personalized and preventive healthcare.
A major spiritual gathering has been announced under the guidance of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, focusing on themes of world peace and universal brotherhood. According to a report published on SA News, a 3-day religious congregation is scheduled to take place from May 1st to May 3rd, 2026. The event is being organized as a large-scale community gathering aimed at promoting harmony and collective well-being. The program will include spiritual discourses, community participation, and a large bandara, or mass meal service, where food is provided to attendees without charge. Such gatherings are typically organized to encourage social unity and equal participation across different sections of society. The announcement highlights the intention behind the event as fostering a sense of brotherhood and encouraging reflection on social and humanitarian values. Preparations are reported to be underway to accommodate a large number of participants, with arrangements for food, seating, and logistical support. Events of this nature often involve coordinated volunteer efforts, where participants contribute to organizing and managing various aspects of the gathering. The inclusion of a large-scale food service is also noted as a key component, ensuring accessibility for all attendees, regardless of background. This development represents an organized effort to bring communities together through shared participation in spiritual and social activities. It also highlights the continued role of large gatherings in promoting dialogue around peace, cooperation, and collective responsibility.
And that wraps up this week's bulletin. Thank you for joining SA News, and we'll see you next week. Truth that you want to know.